Action.
Right. So we are gonna
What
do.
are we live on? I think we're live on. It says live plus record, so maybe we're live on Facebook or one of them. Random.
Alright,
Anyway,
guys.
go ahead. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So right, we're
Why
just
are we
gonna
not in bed? This is what we do. Like we should be sleepover, but go on.
No, innit? Where's our beanbags? I mean beanbags.
Yeah. Not beanbags. You mean bin.
Sleeping bags.
Hear me, bin bags now. You see? Do you
We're
hear
tired. We're tired.
the sleep's just talking, but we just want to get some content done.
Yeah, for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to answer some questions and on the topic of how well do you know me? Okay. So
okay.
Just literally.
Are we going to
answer
use
some questions.
the papers again that we had? So my sister, she did all these papers, and then we were going to put them down and say like who, because so these are all our nicknames that we got. So we got Booze, that's Chrissy, and we got Vel, that's Vanessa, and then we got Sid, that's Cass, and then we got Bean, and that's me. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Don't. Whatever you do not ask.
Yeah, don't ask.
Don't ask why we're named. Why we're named. That will be another video for another time.
Yeah, just don't ask no questions.
All right, go for it, sis.
Oh, that's mine.
Cameras on you guys.
All right, cool. So the first question, and we're just gonna ask each other these questions. And we have the names here, so we can literally select the names, and then obviously, if need be, yeah, right. If not, you know how it goes. We just keep it moving. So the first question I'm gonna choose is: what is the stupidest situation you have almost got killed in?
Who's gonna go first?
I can't think of any.
Look at your camera. Go on. You can't think of any.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few for me. I'm never gonna.
I got one. I nearly died. So this was like back in the days. I think I was about 9 or 10, and for some reason I wasn't going to school, and my mum said, "Okay, do you want some breakfast?"
The bacon.
Yeah,
thing,
alright
boy.
then, cool. So she done bacon, eggs, hard dog bread, beans, and you know the works. So I had a bit of bacon. Now I ate my breakfast, saved the bacon to last, like what you did, always save the meat to last. And I was like choking on a piece of bacon.
And Mum had to do the Heimlich maneuver on you, innit?
I was coughing, like trying to cough it up, and I was like, so I was coughing for too long. It drew my mum's attention. And then she started to do the Heimlich maneuver on me. She's like, oh my God, slapping my back, squeezing up my ribs and that, and slapping my back. And then it went poof, and it flew out. You know what I did? I went and ate it back.
Oh my goodness.
I actually went and ate it back. My mum said I was turning blue and like everything.
After.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was young. I would never do that now. I'd be like, oh hell no, you're going in the bin. But yeah, I was young.
Well, that's
And I literally nearly died.
That's mad. That's mad. What's your
I don't have anything like that.
The fact that it's the fact that the ninja nearly ate it back. She went to eat back the
same
bacon.
thing that
To
almost
me,
killed her.
to me, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Like, you know, you're killing. And you know what? To be fair, I probably would have ate it as well.
No, man, I wouldn't have eaten that.
Honestly, I would have.
But you're young, so you would have probably picked it
I
up.
was like 9 or 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
As a grown person, I probably ate that as well.
Really?
What about you?
I think it was more or less like a car accident. To be honest.
I've been in a car
Yeah,
accident.
more or less like a car accident, which was mad because obviously it wasn't over here. It was in Jamaica. In Jamaica, they drive crazy. If you've been to Jamaica, then you would know the roads had a roads layout as well. They're very narrow, so obviously you got everyone that's trying to just take over, and no one's really driving with consideration for others, you know. So we're driving, and especially late at night, not much people have their headlights on. The street lights, sometimes there's no street lights. And obviously this person decides to overtake us and slap off our mirror. But then I'm saying at the same time, it wasn't serious, but it could have been serious, you know. I mean, the impact wasn't that great, but that's my scary experience. And there's been other times, but I think that's one of the major ones, especially when there was kids in the car as well. And not only that, I think there was another time actually when the policeman pulled out a gun Yeah, that was another time, but that's for another time. But yeah, that was my most scary experience.
That was the most serious.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was crazy.
What about you, Booth?
I think, well, I mean, I kind of brought it on myself, but do you remember when we went to Portugal? And I came out of, they have like these boats, like these round looking boat things. And they
Well,
had,
I'm
like,
laughing already.
they had like waves in it, like crashing waves kind of thing, like ripples almost that just went like that. And I decided to come out and go for a little swim, and basically I almost drowned. And
Do you know? I don't actually remember that.
And then she was laughing, yeah.
Was I?
Yeah, my aunt said,
Oh,
"Oh
no.
yeah, there's someone drowning in the someone's drowning."
Yeah, but
Someone's drowning in the
Come
in the
on.
water. And she's
Sounds about right.
and then when they said it was me, she was like, "Oh, oh Lord."
no. I was shocked. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course, but blood. Funny out.
Ay.
But yeah, that was my near-death experience.
I've had quite a few.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've had quite a few as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Or even me putting myself in situations where something bad could have happened. But it didn't.
Yeah, like yeah.
Mine was a car crash. Had quite a few. I remember when I was in my teens, I had quite a few of them. But the last one was me, my mother-in-law, my husband, his sister. So it was my sister-in-law and one next car. This taxi driver had no remorse. He picked us up. I don't even think he was a legit driver, to be fair. And when I looked, all of us packed up in the car. So there was me and Tanya, Mum and Frankie, all of us in one car. And this man was driving, and so the car so it's like we took one car and the next car took another car, and Grandpa then was all in the next one. Jesus and peace, this car now. So hey King now, driver, you're gonna make the next car overtake you. He just, I don't know, he just take the boosting right there and start put his foot on the accelerator, and they all the way down Brockwell Park Road. You know Brockwell Park, the side of Brockwell Park. All of a sudden, I don't know if he was drunk or he just lost control of the car. All of a sudden, I just find ourselves start pinball across the road, licking bare cars, crash, boom, just like zigzag across the road. All of a sudden, the car went on its side, almost like it was out to turn over. You see, when we get out of the car, we cuss. The driver starts, and the driver had the nerve to ask us for pay. Where's our pay? We tell him some bad words. We tell him
all that.
Oh God, and the time that we're no Christian, so we tell him some bad word. But you talk about pay. And then the way we love dance, the way we love party, the way we love used to go out and party and go on and them something there. Before we go to our yard, take it as a sign. God said go home.
Yeah.
No, we walked to the taxi, Brockwell Cars taxi, and took a taxi to our location, which was up the road. It was nuts. That was the one.
That's bad.
We all nearly lost our life. And another time when I was in Jamaica, jeez and peace. Why do I have to drive like that?
Yeah, they drive too hawkish, man.
I can't even talk.
Next question.
I said to myself, I know my life is done. I felt like my life was done.
Yeah.
Every minute I said,
Breathtaking.
I went, This is the one where they're gonna drive over the cliff.
Yeah.
I was like, Shanine went to sleep. Shanine just locked her eyes and said, if she died, she wants to die in her sleep. It was that bad. That's how they drove. It was mad.
Crazy.
Mad. But yeah.
Crazy, man.
Okay, next question. What was the worst situation you ever laughed in? You ever what?
Laughed in?
I got one. So for me, I think quite a few people. It's a funeral.
You laughed in the funeral?
So I mean, it's not funny, but it's the fact that you have to kind of keep quiet. It's the fact that you have to keep quiet. Everyone's mourning, respect to the dead, but then there's always someone sitting next to you and they look at you like, please don't laugh, and you know what they're thinking, and your instinct is to laugh. I've had to leave before.
I mean, Sandra, whose funeral was it? Tell me, grandma, no?
I don't think I have one.
Granddad?
Do you?
Yeah.
That you laughed at when it's not.
Yeah,
not
when
the
it
right
wasn't.
word?
But I think it was just.
Look, she's even busting up now. You're
I
wrong.
think it was just the shock of it. Like,
What's that?
okay, so don't be upset, yeah. Don't be upset. But you know when You know when Grandma passed, yeah, and you could see how her face was. And they were like, "Oh, she went so peacefully," but come on, her face was really scary.
Yeah. Yeah, they
And
did
so
say.
me and Christina were just like, they could have just, kind of fixed her up, a little
before.
bit. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't the best sight
Yeah,
to see her like that.
I mean, she looked peaceful, but then it was like very awkward moment.
Yeah, and they just kind of
But-
left her like that until, I mean, you could have just, anyone could have done it really, just kind of popped her head, and then eventually they waited.
Did you laugh then?
Yeah, I did. But it was the shock. But I wasn't the only one. I'm not gonna name names, but I wasn't the only one. Yeah, me and the other person, we were kind of like, it's the shock. It was the shock of it because I wasn't expecting her to look like that.
I really can't.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, sorry, but I mean, Grandma had a sense of humor,
Yeah,
right? So
I guess she did. Yeah, you're
No,
right. Yeah, you're
God,
right.
I can't.
That's nuts.
yeah, so that was that. Yeah. Next.
I have quite a few of those, to be fair.
Yeah, do
What,
share.
funerals?
No,
Oh,
just laughing
in
at
general.
like when you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
I just.
I think I have as well.
What, when someone drop?
When someone missed the bus.
Yeah, we all do that.
Blows us.
And Mum
They
turns
just
her
don't
neck to
laugh.
look like
When
that.
they drop. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
What? Who had that?
When they're rolling.
Gosh.
They tried to get on the bus. You know the hop on bus? The hop on bus?
That's
Oh,
the reason why
yeah.
they don't make them no more.
Yeah.
It's just how you know.
And they're hanging on to the
Sitting and
ceiling.
rolling.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Rolling.
Oh mate.
But that's, I can't really remember anything.
I've got one.
Well, I'm always laughing, so
Oh my God. Mum, you need to get round one of them.
I'm always laughing. I
You need
just
to get
see
round one of
things
the
and I
cameras.
just laugh.
It's for the.
Yeah, Mum laughs. Mum laughs at the wrong times. I'm like, why are you trying to get us beat up out here? Like why are you gonna laugh at
I
the drug
always
dealers
laugh at the
though?
wrong time. I just see something and it's just so funny.
And then she has to join.
And then I can't
Yeah.
keep it to myself, so I tell them in it.
I try not to look.
I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Mum's like laughing because when she laughs, she's
And
like,
then you try to walk off.
I try to walk off.
And then she comes to you.
and then she comes and she pulls you,
Yeah.
and then she don't take time and talk
No.
in the supermarket.
No.
And I'm like,
It's quiet.
why are you trying to get us beat up out here for? Like,
No.
and I always tell you,
Trying
like,
to
I'm a
get us
Christian, I
killed.
can't fight again for you, lot. You understand
Trying
what
to
I'm
get us
saying?
killed.
I'm trying to tell you, lot, man.
I just laugh. Things I see the funny side
Of
to
everything.
most things.
My funny.
Dion, you remember that time in
Yes, I do remember the time in Iceland when the woman did berries. That's what I'm saying. She's trying to get us bust up out here.
Vanessa. And
The woman
Chrissy.
and her berries.
One day we was in Iceland. We was in Iceland.
And the woman dropped the berries on the floor, and
And,
the whole packet, the splattered, all the berries were running underneath the thing, and people, she tried to kick them all into one
And
place.
she's trying to catch
And then, but the funny thing is, Mum was trying to be friendly and try to smile, and the woman's like to Mum for no reason, and then she turned around and all the berries dropped. So my mum was like a booger. I'm just like, come on, and Mum's like, Tio, the berries, I'm like, nah, don't get the berries. I'm like, don't get me involved. Why are you trying to get me beat up?
Vanessa, they were like hailstones.
Oh no.
Berries scattered all over the place.
She feels embarrassed.
She felt embarrassed already, but yeah. And Mum's like, the berries. And I'm like, nah, Mum, stop it. I remember the one time we was in Jamaica, and this is a moment
was
you should
funny though.
never laugh. You should never laugh, but it was so funny. So we went into the sea, and it was me, my mother-in-law, Tanya, me, Mum, Tanya, and Tassie and Tara. And Tassie and Tara, so they had this big donut ring. You know the float, the ones...
I don't feel like this can.
the ones that float. And Tassie was on one end, Tara was on one end, and we was in the water. Mum can't swim, Tanya can't.
Oh, that's mad.
Me alone can swim, and King can swim. So Mum and King got into some little tiny argument, and then Mum said the way she feels, she just want to chuck off. So wait, hold on. And so when she chuck off, when she said she want to chuck off, yeah, and I said the way I'm feeling, I just want to chuck off. And so I'm like, chuck off. She jumped out of the water and landed on the ring.
Oh.
She just went like that on the ring, and Tara went.
Oh my gosh.
So you know when
And then
and then landed in the water, and we're just having to fish them out. And they tell her, "Are you do it? Are you do it?"
mom, and mom do it.
Because mom, she not realizing that if she jumps onto the ring, the kids are gonna jump off.
That's
Even up to this day, I fish them out. Tanya fish out the next one. Tanya cut her eye off the moon. I'm so mad. That was not nothing to laugh at, but I was so done.
Really?
Oh my god. My back.
The kids are like on the ring and she jumped on the ring and the kids were and I was like, "Yo, what are you thinking?"
She didn't do the sign.
She didn't do the maths. She didn't do the maths. And when they're fishing out the kids on the water, I told them, "Are you do it?" So in that instance, we should not have laughed, but I did. I found that so hilarious. I'm sorry.
Oh, babe.
Oh my gosh.
What is your most embarrassing childhood memory?
We want to know. What do you think?
Crazy said.
We're gonna go around.
We could tell one on each other. Maybe that might be exciting.
Yeah, if you
I
want
want to know what it is.
Don't, Cassandra.
Do you want to do that?
Don't.
What's that?
Do you want to do that?
What?
Tell on each other. No.
Yeah,
No.
no.
I don't think that's good. No, don't say nothing about me.
Do it.
Look at
Let me tell my own.
Do you want me to tell?
No, Cassandra.
Is it something I don't know?
You're definitely too young to remember, so she must remember something.
Okay, for myself,
Oh, your youngest childhood embarrassment. What age are we talking about? Put an age on it.
Yeah, throughout childhood.
Any.
Mine's just dropping off of the bus.
You was that donut?
Yeah, I was that one, boy. I was that one.
Falling off the bus.
Jumping off of the bus, thinking I was big, and then the wind was against me. Science was against me, and I thought I made it. I bailed off of the bus and stood up, and I thought, I was hard. I looked back at the bus. All of a sudden, I felt this wind come from nowhere, boy. I had to skim up a lick and go backwards. I rolled. I just act like I was dead. I just laid there, and then all the people were like, "Oh!" And then they're picking me up. And when they picked me up, they're like, "Are you okay?" I just put the face to me.
Fake it till you make it.
I just pretended to faint. I was so
lay there,
embarrassed.
that's great.
And then one woman, she walked me all the way up to the home. And she goes, "Are you alright?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Right." So I think I said, "I need a spliff." sorry guys. That was back in the
I
day.
can't think of any. Actually, there was
I
one
think that's
time.
a mayonnaise.
Just listen.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think there was one time actually when I was coming from.
Let me go check on her. Go, continue.
I was coming from school.
Oh gosh.
Is that salt on the table?
Salt? Would that use salt?
Who's sweet? You got muffins.
What is it?
Raw boy, they're mine, fam.
And then look what
I
time
got the little boy sweet.
No, they're mine.
Which little boy?
There was one time actually,
Go
I
on,
was coming
sis.
from school, and on the way here, to go round was long. So you had to go all the way around the school to get here. So me, with my fast self, I cut through. But when I cut through, and I'm getting closer to the gate was shut. So to go all the way back round, long.
No.
So what did I do? I climbed over the fence.
Climb over the fence.
And when I climbed over the fence, got my 2 legs over, ready to jump off. And I felt something hooked.
Yeah, that's happened to me as well.
So I'm like,
Same fence as well.
okay, so I just like neatened up everything. And I can't feel where I'm hooked, so I must be alright. So I went to go off again and I felt something hooked. This happened like maybe 2 times. And then when I was like hooked, like I literally got hooked, and the guy from across the road had to come and unhook me and take me down. It was so embarrassing. He's like, "You alright?" "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine." And I just went home. He's like, I saw him like years later, And he was like, yeah, do you remember when you got hooked on the
Jesus, please.
And that was like, I'm like,
Act like you don't know me.
thanks for the help. Like, you don't know where to look, you know what I mean?
Actually, I don't remember.
Nah, like, how could you forget?
Yeah, mum love act the way,
Yeah,
you know.
no, that was a childhood embarrassing moment.
I can't really remember.
I think I was about
Can't remember.
11, 12.
Girls, cameras on you guys.
Can't really remember.
Spit out.
That like you don't want it.
Okay.
Shame.
I'm trying to think. There's loads.
Yeah, there is loads.
Yeah, I've had those there for
Minor ones. When I remember those shoes that mum, I think they used to be yours, and then mum passed them down to me. They were like little box looking shoes.
Yeah, they're like
Jesus.
and they were
square
so,
ones.
yeah, they were square ones, and they were so big for me. And I was walking to the school gate, and I slipped in them and fell, and I basically just stayed.
Yeah, just stay, man.
Yeah, I just stayed there
Don't
until
resist.
people just walked past.
Just don't resist, man. Don't resist. Don't resist, man.
Do you know? I think that's the best thing to do though.
Yeah, don't resist, man.
Yeah.
Just
Stay there.
Then there was another time where I was wearing this boob tube top, and I was walking along here, and the top was small in it, so like it just came down, and my bra was just showing, and this guy walked past me and he was smiling, and I was like, why is this guy smiling at me? Breasts just
Titty bitties.
out,
The little big old biddies.
just out there, and I was like, oh my gosh, and then I had to put it up, but yeah, that's
how embarrassing.
the only two things I can think about.
I think when I fell down the stairs on the bus.
How did you manage that?
Because I was trying to get off the bus because my bus stopped.
So why didn't you go downstairs earlier?
Yeah, well, you're not really thinking that, are you? The
Too
right thing to
cool
do is
for
wait
school.
for the bus to stop. And what the bus is supposed to do, the bus is supposed to stop and wait for you to get down the stairs and watch you from the rear of his mirror. But no, so obviously I decided to go down the stairs and so I fell down.
I
It's funny when it
dropped
happens
up the
to people,
stairs the
though.
other day
I dropped them.
at work.
Oh,
I
did
dropped
you?
up the stairs.
How did you manage that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I've done
I
that.
dropped down the stairs as well.
I dropped
No,
up.
up the stairs.
Oh,
You're
up
going
the
up,
stairs.
yeah, I've done that. I just laugh at myself afterwards because look at me.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah,
I've done
yeah.
that.
I mean,
I've done
literally,
that.
week
I've done
Friday. Last week. When was my last shift?
That's stupid
Yeah.
though, isn't
It
it?
is stupid.
Yeah.
Drop
It's
up
like-
the stairs. It's like you
It's
don't
really
lift your
up the
you don't
stairs.
lift your foot far enough.
Yeah.
And I tripped. And the manager's just watching me, trying to get my foot together. I'm like, I was like, oh my god, drastic. I was like, I can't believe it. And then I nearly dropped.
When it was ice.
Oh, I don't remember that.
You know the basement. Obviously, their stairs are very narrow, innit?
Oh yeah.
So obviously, it's winter.
gosh.
It's snowing.
I know, I just dropped
And
all
it's
the
icy.
sweets.
And I just walked down the stairs. And I think Mum was watching from her window.
She's always watching.
Always.
She always sees.
Always.
Well, I fell down the stairs.
Well,
Oh.
still got the fit proof.
You felt
in
it
it.
down.
yeah.
Yeah, the broken leg.
Yeah, that was horrid.
That was horrible.
And the thing about it, what did I say?
Let's not do this.
Didn't I say don't go?
Yeah, when I
Dion,
fell, I've done it
I
twice
told them
now.
not to go that night.
I
You
can
know?
imagine. I can
It's like I
imagine.
could feel it in my bones.
Oh yeah.
God.
Alright. So this is one.
Is it childhood or adult?
No, this is adult. Big grown adult boy.
What embarrassment?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. So I'm at work. I'm having contractions. I thought it was contractions, okay, with a mayor. And then they said, all right, go home. So I go home. I said, you know, before I go home, I'm going to ring Chrissy and ask her if she's at home because she followed me to hospital. Cause I don't really want to go to hospital by myself. So I go to my mum's because obviously it's not far from my workplace. Go to my mum's. When I go to my mum's now, I need to use the bathroom. I need to bust a shit basically. So it's going to take me a while, okay?
Yikes.
So I go, she goes to me, do you want any
Do you need any help?
Right. And what did I say?
Are you taking the piss?
Right. So obviously, I go downstairs now. After I finish, I go downstairs. I'm making my way downstairs, and all you hear is.
And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake!
Now you got a story to pause. Space Jam.
Yeah, pull space down now.
Fuck's sake! And then I said, I asked you, do you want any help? I said, all right. And I'm getting all like frantic
Panic
because
now.
I'm pregnant
Yeah,
and
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what to do.
Yeah, but that's not even the worst. So we go to the hospital now. When we go to the hospital, they find out why. Right. Remember, originally I was getting pains and cramp. I go to the hospital. And I said, we didn't get CT straight away. There's only when we mentioned I fell down the stairs.
Yeah. I was like, oh, my sister's pregnant. I was like, oh, my sister fell down. I said, oh, we get to her. No, she's pregnant. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, big on.
Not to mention now, we're going to the room now. We're going to the room. She said, all right, do you want me to do your bed? I said, yeah, do my bed. So obviously, mind you guys, I'm like this on the bed like this. You know, like obviously the hospital beds are upright, but you want to kind of lay back. So she goes, all right, I'm going to fix your bed. The home girl pulls the lever. And I go like this.
Oh my
And then she
god.
flips me up.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
Benny
In a
Hill.
nutshell, if you don't want to die, then just don't let her do your bed. If you're sick.
I actually remember one. This was like
guilty, bro.
a couple years back now.
I did.
And
Did you?
I had to go to some sort of training or whatever. I had to go somewhere, and I really didn't want to go. And me, I'm punctual, timing at some point. And I really didn't want to go, and I was running late and everything, so that proves that I didn't want to go. Got to the escalators, and I thought, try and burn up a few pounds. So I'm running up the stairs, and then all of a sudden it's like I blacked out, and some woman's like, "Are you okay?" I felt
Wait.
Black
I really didn't want to go. Like I just went boom boom, and then I just remember some woman coming. "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I still got to go to that place." I really didn't want to go. Like didn't want to go.
Okay, next one. Do you prefer swimming or running?
Oh,
Swimming.
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 Because running.
No, bruv, I don't prefer swimming because I can't
Running.
swim. I do
Yeah.
running.
Wait, you
but-
can't swim?
No, I
How
do
you
only swim
in
underneath
England and
water.
can't swim?
Yeah.
Then what?
Marine
You can
spirits.
Heard, right?
You can only swim under the water.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't make no
Well,
sense.
you've got to be able to swim then if you can only swim
Yeah,
under
Yeah,
the
but how long
water.
can I hold my breath?
As long as you can. As
You have
long
to
as
come up for
can.
air.
Yeah, exactly. And if I'm in the ocean, how am I supposed to do that?
You need to practice.
Ah,
We're going
yeah.
swimming. We're going swimming.
Yeah, we'll go
No,
swimming.
no. If you can swim under the water,
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can swim on
No,
top.
it doesn't.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
but
I know
yeah.
so many people that can swim under the water,
Can you
but they
swim?
cannot swim.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, I can't do
I
that.
feel like that
Really?
on the
I
water.
just taste like a frog.
but I find that very strange.
I can't do this.
It's a real
I can't
thing.
do that.
You can't,
And I
yeah.
can't come up and keep my float either. I can only just do it down. So obviously that's why I said I couldn't do it in the ocean. I can only do it in the pool. Because I know at the edge I can.
Grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it's running.
Yeah, I don't like running though.
I used to
I
run
used to
often.
like running.
So did I.
Yeah.
I used to run as well.
Yeah, but you know when you're running for the bus and then he sees you coming and he goes anyway.
And it drives off.
Yeah.
And I laugh at them people.
Yeah, so do I. But you know
That's why I
what?
don't
It's
run
not
for
nice
buses
when it's
anymore.
done. When it's
Yeah,
done
when it's
to
done
you.
to you, I just let it go.
And
Sorry.
people are watching like this
Yeah.
where the boss is going.
Yeah.
Sweating and everything. Oh wait, no, I do have an embarrassing story actually.
Oh really? We're going
Yeah.
back, blood.
Your
Yeah,
clothes
yeah,
stand
we're going
out.
back because I just remembered. Okay, so I got on the bus to work, the 196, and then I saw the 249 bus, which is what I get to the nursery, yeah. So I was like, okay, I need to get off and catch it.
Oh,
So
this is dumb.
I got off the bus now at the bus stop, and I said, okay, I'm gonna run for it. Because it was coming, so I ran, and I quickly stopped the bus. I was like, okay, hold on. I got on the bus now, sat down. When I looked up, it was the 196.
Little fucker.
The same
The
same
same
bus
bus that came
that I
up.
just got off. And
did
I
you
sat
do
in,
that?
I sat in the same bloody my hair was
How
sweat out.
disturbing, boy.
I was
Oh
sweating.
my god.
I was
How the
irritated.
fuck did you manage
I
that?
don't know. I just when I saw the bus drive past me, I was like, oh, that must be the 249 because it was in front. So obviously it probably waited at the traffic light, and then the 196 just came down.
Can you imagine what the driver's thinking?
Yeah, he said something to me, but I had my headphones in. I was like, yeah, and sat down.
He must have said, did you forget something? yeah, and then sat down.
Yeah, man, that was embarrassing, and I was vexed the whole day.
That would be.
Yeah, so would that be?
I'll be trying to work out how the hell
So then
How
I
did I
got
do
off the
that?
bus
Yeah,
and then
run for it as well, you know.
ran for
got
the
back
same
on.
bus
That's
and sat in
mad.
the same seat.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Your brain was really in
yeah, it was
overdrive.
an
Yeah.
overdrive.
yeah,
Was you high?
she needs to get to
I
work.
wish I was.
Okay, I'm gonna switch up, guys. Okay, so 5 questions from this. Okay, right, let's do this. Who is most likely to spend all their money on something stupid?
Me.
Cass,
Why do you say that, Dion?
because she spends with impulse. She's an impulse spender.
Okay.
So it's not that I feel like when she shops, she shops with the eye of a bargain, which is really good. But it is by impulse. It's not like, okay, boom, I need this, so I'm gonna get this. And so she has stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff. But it's all on impulse, not a necessity. So that's what I would say.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's foolish stuff.
Yeah.
But I would just say it's not based on need.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've always been like this.
Not like kids said though.
You know
I've never
what,
noticed it with
Vanessa?
you.
I've been shopping ever since I started working.
Oh yes, she did. Yes, she did
Yeah.
actually. She used to be like that.
And anything I see advertised on the TV, I buy.
Especially if
They
it's,
live, consume.
I don't-
especially if it's smelling
do.
products. Oh, good.
What's that?
Especially if it's
Yeah.
product that's got a smell on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question: who's most likely to sleep with their ex?
No.
No.
Get
Booze.
stuff.
Chrissy.
Not me.
No, I get stuff.
Hell
Chrissy.
no.
Boo. I feel boozes.
Would you, Chrissy?
Yes.
Would you? No, man, that's right. Where you finish.
Who?
Chrissy.
We move on. We move on. That's what we do. We move on. Ain't got time to be dwelling in past and all that stuff there. Who's most likely to be late for everything?
Dion.
I hate
I
it.
think I am.
Actually, you've improved.
Dion.
Yeah, Vanessa.
I think it's me.
Really?
Yeah, I've got to
Yeah.
really work on my
And
time.
Chrissy.
No, hold on, wait a second. Because I'm starting to feel
I
like
hate lateness.
I'm starting to feel like when we have something here, it's because we're late. Because you're picking up when we're late.
But it's true then, isn't it? It's true. No.
I think it's me. I mean, you can be. I'm you, I guess.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I guess so.
She can be punctual sometimes.
She can, but I think I'm
But-
just disgusted. if I'm
Yeah,
honest.
it's disgusting.
I'm feeling really bad. But I'm good with like school runs and I can do my best, you know. But if I have somewhere to be that it's not, you know,
Yeah,
I just take my time. Yeah.
No, I don't like lateness.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well,
I don't.
I need to work on it. Who's most likely to have their own reality show?
Dion.
I think Dion.
Dion.
Yeah, definitely Dion.
They say me.
Yeah.
Oh, reality show. Yeah, cool.
I
I
would
can
say
eat that
you.
one.
Who's most likely to go a week without a shower?
No. That's gross.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting, Vanessa.
A week, you know.
A week.
Who's most likely? Who's
She's
most likely?
busted up as well, you know.
Oh, that's funny because you know there's people out there that actually don't bathe for weeks.
Yeah, I smell some. I've seen some smells that's passed my nose. I'm like, you know, you ain't visit no bathroom.
I spray on the bath
But
when I
it-
smell it. I
But
spray
even
like
though
that.
it's still so strong, it
disgusting.
lingers. And sometimes if you leave
you
the
feel
fire,
it
stains your
Yeah.
nostrils.
Yeah.
It stains your nostrils and your throat. Have you ever smelled somebody's body odor and it's
Yeah,
just
man,
gone
it's
into
in
your
your throat.
the throat? Like it feels like it's want to be part of your your DNA.
Have you
It's like,
smelled it like the next day?
yeah, man.
Before or
The
something?
nostrils. I'm
Still
like
there, boy, on your clothes and everything.
Yeah.
them one that make you go.
Yeah.
Like in the fibers.
Who's most likely to shoplift?
Really?
The two of them put up, the two smallest ones put up their hands.
I mean,
Before.
yeah, before, not
no, I'm
now.
talking about now.
Okay, well, no, I wouldn't do it now. Hell no, I wouldn't do it now.
Got CCTV in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it now. No way. But back in the day, I would go to JD Sports Shop and pop that tag off and buy
No
me.
way.
Yeah, get me a whole new tracksuit. Yeah.
The whole suit.
The whole suit.
Jeez.
Trainers too.
Trainers, have I took trainers? No, I took shoes actually. I needed a pair of dolly shoes for school because dad didn't give me no money. So I had to
No
just do what I had to do, yeah. Well, no, there was an excuse because I won't go to, it's either that or I just don't go to school. And then obviously it's on my mum, innit, if I don't go to school.
True.
So I just have to nick them. Hard times, man.
It's true.
But I wouldn't do it now.
No.
I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't dare do it now. Who's most likely to eat something off the ground? Well, do you know what? At my house, you know, like if something falls on the floor,
Oh, that's
I give it-
different.
I give it
If
2
you're in your
seconds.
house,
then enough.
Blow it.
Sometimes I don't
yeah,
even get a chance to blow it. I just eat it.
because it's in your
It
house.
blows from the
You know that your house is clean.
Yeah, your house. Is
But I wouldn't do it
different than
outside.
No.
Who's most likely to go on a Love Island?
Chrissy.
Yeah, definitely,
Chrissy.
definitely, Chrissy. Definitely, Chrissy.
Definitely.
Who's most likely to become a millionaire?
Me.
Do you know? Do you,
You.
I
You
think.
too.
I think.
You as well.
I think every one of us, you know,
All of
we
us,
all have
yeah.
potentials of.
Yeah, I feel like we all got the potential.
Yeah,
to become
definitely,
millionaires still.
definitely. And then obviously this one here, I saw. Who's most likely to join a cult?
No.
Chrissy.
I feel like
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
I feel like booze. I feel like booze. I feel like I'll have to come in and rescue
I'm
and
easily led astray about certain things, like because I'm really open-minded.
Yes,
So I feel like if it sounds good at that moment and I'm not really thinking about anything else,
Yeah.
then yeah, I would probably
Join a cult.
sex cult.
a sex cult.
That's mad, Chrissy. That's mad.
You know what Krista said, Steve?
That's crazy.
Dion. She would join a sex cult.
what's that for now?
No, I wouldn't join, but I'm saying that's probably one of the
Facts.
That's probably what it would be.
either
Yeah,
that or some sort of nature thing.
Yeah. What would
Will
they
you
call
walk
those
around
people?
naked?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Free.
Yeah.
Other one. Who's most likely to fake their own death?
No,
I
that's
think
sad.
Chris.
Oh, Chrissy.
Machiavellian and
Do you know
what?
what? Do you know what? Yeah.
You
Do you know what? I agree to that because she would do dumb shit,
Yeah, she would.
and then she'll try to get herself out of it. So she'll probably be, this is the only way that it could actually happen. I'll just probably fake my death.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she'll face the consequences later.
Yes.
When someone phones me.
Who's
so
most
funny.
likely to get drunk at free drinks? Chrissy.
I feel attacked.
I for you.
You, Sid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely you. And the first one to go sleep too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep. Yeah. Look at me. I'm up. It's what? 3:10.
Yeah, I think she's the first. She's probably you're the first one, and I think
And
she's
then
the
Chris's
second, yeah.
followers.
Chrissy Bray.
Oh my days. Oh, that's funny. We
Then
have to edit
Chrissy.
some of this stuff.
Look at Dion.
I know.
Who's most likely to end up on Broadway? Dion.
Dion.
Theo, definitely.
If you say so.
Dion's like, I just want my bed.
She got to bed. The picnic started.
Yeah, get your rest.
What's the next question?
Who's most likely
Sleeping.
to get a terrible tattoo?
Cassandra.
Don't even look at it.
I think Chrissy.
A terrible one.
Get something in Chinese and it's like sandwich or something.
Yeah. Or eat me.
So let me say, you know, I got a tattoo today.
Yeah.
What is it? It's in Chinese.
And it's a
Pig boy.
oh,
Monkey. Then more.
wow.
Oh my days! You'll have to sue the company for that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
And then I have to take it off.
yeah, that's pretty painful though, isn't it?
Of course.
Tattoo, yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah,
more
to take it
painful
off.
to take it
Yeah,
off
to
than
take
get
it
it
off,
done?
yeah.
That's pretty painful.
And I think that is it.
That's it, isn't it?
Oh wait, one more. I don't know if we have this. Who's most likely to commit a crime?
What, shoot somebody?
I think we do it all the time though, don't we?
Major crime.
Oh,
Well,
major
like a
crime.
murder.
Well, it doesn't have to be murder. I'm picking you, blood.
No, but
or
I'm
like,
I'm saying a murder, yeah, only because I feel like this person could get away with it.
To me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I could.
Because
Yeah.
the amount of stuff. Do you know what? Let me sleep
Murder
alone. Yeah,
Yeah.
mum, you.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
so.
if I really wanted to commit a murder, I could.
Yeah, I think so. I believe that. I believe that.
Honestly.
Oh my
She
days.
would know where to what to do with the body.
Yeah.
She would know where to clean and everything like that.
She go mad.
She would know everything.
I do. I think I think I could. If I really want to.
That's crazy. That's
Vanessa looks worried.
that's nuts.
Who's most likely to forget one of our birthdays?
Your
I'm
father.
Yeah.
No, us around the table.
Oh,
I'm quite
Me.
good with birthdays though.
me.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with birthdays. I mean, yours is
I have to write everything down anyway.
October, September.
Medical reasons though.
August. Yeah, I think.
Give us a.
Is that Dion?
Is she sleeping?
You're sleeping on the live?
Nope.
You are.
Is that the end then?
Yeah, that's the end. So yeah, that's a wrap. Obviously, we'll have to edit.
Dion, did you hear the last question? Who's most likely to commit a murder and get away with it? Don't sleep in.
And that's a
Go to
wrap.
bed.
Yeah, that's a wrap, guys. Well, we have the edits, isn't it?
Let's say goodbyes then. I'll say goodbyes.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Should
See
we
you.
really put it on there, really? Me, commit a
You
murder.
always, do you unlock it off?